Hey everybody, guess what? Today we got something that we like to share with you. I'm Thomas with the Golden Life Travelers, and I am very excited to share this with you. And this package comes from the Bodega Company. The Bodega Company make coolers in various sizes, refrigerators, freezers, and they reached out to us and sent this out to us and asked us if we would just try it and see how we like it. And I thought we would, to see if it kind of would work for our style of RVing and our style of living, and see if it'll work for us. So I would like to, right now, just open this baby up and take a look at it. Then I can tell you a little bit more about it. It's not gonna take long to open it up. Try to move it quick. Move that out of the way. All right. Now, one thing about it, it's packaged very well.
Hey, what you got?
Hey,
What we got?
child, look here.
Hey, everybody.
Bodega sent us a cooler to try out.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's check it out. I'll pull it out. Do you mind moving the
I
box?
sure do.
Okay. Anything left in the box?
Nothing in there but a empty box. Styrofoam at the
Well,
bottom.
here, let's put that in there.
Okay.
All right.
Clean up behind itself.
All right.
That's pretty. I like
Yeah.
that color.
I like this color too.
Yeah.
Let's see
It's
what's
like
on.
a cobalt blue.
It is. If you feel it, it feels real cool. It's solid too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So what I'm looking at right now, that look like that may be the compressor in that area.
Okay.
And you see these little notches here on the side?
Mm-hmm.
These are what you use for tie downs. Okay.
Okay.
Here, let's just take a look. Oh, it has a latch. Oh, that's great. You don't have to worry about it sliding open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody take a look. Look at there.
Nice size.
Yes. This is what's in the box. And other than that, it's just the cooler itself. It's great size cooler there for.
It is.
All right,
Good
let's.
for me. I'm excited about this, guys, because I'm always going to the grocery store and having to come home before I go to another store. And sometimes I like to hit 2 or 3 stores. So this will help me out a lot in the car. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. So what we have in the box here, so look like we have the instruction and manual,
Gotcha.
and looks like we also have a couple of plugs here. They're probably to plug it up.
Like chargers or something?
Yeah, well, you got the 12-volt plug-in, cigarette lighter plug
Okay.
that you can use to plug it up. And you also have the AC plug that you can plug it up into a wall unit.
Oh, okay.
That's just the block there, and you put that on there like that. Yep. And then you have your instructions and warranty. From what I understand, it is a 2-year warranty.
Gotcha.
All right, so this is the
Instruction manual.
the instruction manual, and this is the Bodega refrigerator freezer. And with this, when I say refrigerator freezer, you could actually turn the temperature down to 0 or below to keep your foods frozen.
Frozen.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Or you can use it as a refrigerator, turn it up to about 35, no higher than about 45 maybe, and keep everything cool as a refrigerator.
Gotcha.
So that should be great for you when you're going shopping
Yes.
and you can't really get back to the house right away.
Right.
And your stuff in the car trying to melt on you.
This
And
would be perfect.
yes, this is a 26 quart, and the model number is the MCD 25D. Yeah. So from what I understand, it'll hold about 30 cans of sodas.
Okay.
You know, and just in this little area here in the middle there, it should hold about 16 bottles of water, from what I understand. And you have all that room on the top.
Gotcha.
And we'll show them a little closer view when I get ready to take it over there and put it in the car. Okay. So you got all the safety information here, stuff concerning ventilation and the electrical connections and all the different specs and everything right here. Just kind of go through the book. It explains everything, you know, and I think what we should do is just probably plug it up in the car right quick and just see what happens and how long it might take to cool and go from there. We'll show them once we get it to the car, we'll get a little closer view. But you shouldn't have to put ice or anything in here. Maybe wipe out something with a paper towel if it's kind of start getting sweat, if it sweats in there and get a little bit of moisture. But you shouldn't really have to put ice in here because you're going to have it plugged up and it will keep everything cool.
Like a regular refrigerator.
Like a regular refrigerator.
Gotcha.
Plus, you don't have to worry about the fact that you have to have ice going to take up half the room when you're putting your stuff in.
Gotcha, because it'll stay frozen too. And this is your control panel over here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's move it over to the car and see what happens. Okay, we're over here to the car right now. And just looking at it, you know, if we was to place it into the car right there, it's perfect. You still have room and whatnot. So let's hook it up and see what happens. Let's turn it on this side. And I'm actually gonna go into the car cigarette lighter jack. And this is the actual plug-in right here. You will get a little closer there and take a look there. I'm gonna plug that into there. It's only one way it could go in. And it looks like it in, and these are the controls up here to cut it on and the temperature. So I'm gonna just plug it up right quick. Let's try to get this, and you saw it flicker just a minute. And let's get this bad boy started. I don't know if I might need to, okay, I thought I was gonna have to probably cut the car on, but as you can see, it lit up. It's actually showing that it's 72 degrees in. And then you hear that just a little bit of a whisper of the motor that's right
Not
here.
loud at all.
Not loud at all. Man, this would be great. All righty, so I'm gonna look at the time. I'm looking at about 3:54 p.m. And we'll let it run for a minute. And as you see here on the side, you have the controls if you like to take the temperature down lower. I can lower the temperature. I can actually, let's see how far it goes down, actually. Now that's 0. That's a minus. I'm see minus 4 degrees. So this could really keep some stuff frozen.
Yes.
I like for it to be on refrigerator. So we was at, and I'm gonna take that up to about maybe 35 degrees. That 35 degrees is what I got it set on.
Okay.
And I didn't look at the refrigeration button to actually see exactly what that, I want to say that might be the menu or the setting button, because there are other modes in here. You got echo mode and different things to that nature. And we'll talk about that a little later. But what I was saying earlier when we was unboxing this, you see this little, on the side here, you see these little slots? Mm-hmm. You can use these if you want to tie it down onto something.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
And they're on both sides.
They're on both sides. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, for you, let's just turn it around for a second. Another thing I found out, I'm just open it here, and I hadn't learned how to do it yet, but you can actually take this top off. It just popped right off just then, and slide it in on that side, and voila.
Wow.
What
so
about
you can
that?
Close it from either way.
Yeah. And see, with the plug being on this side, you know, you might want to open it that way, or you want to turn it this way. And you got your controls. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It is so versatile, you know. But to be honest with you, we like to make sure that I'm gonna take it off, turn it around, have it on there quite right. Get it right. Russian here. All right. And what I would like to do is to turn it this way. That way you can see the label and you know that's the actual front of it. You know.
Bodega Cooler.
Yes.
This would be perfect for people that have kids.
Definitely.
And they need to keep things a little cool, or going on a little weekend trip, or going on a long trip.
Absolutely.
You have somewhere to store some things.
So I think
Perfect
that's great.
size.
Yeah. So we'll give it a few minutes. I think I started at 354. It's 357 now. I'm gonna give it about 15 or 20 minutes.
Okay.
And see what the temperature comes down to.
And we'll come back and let them see that part.
Absolutely.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm excited.
Me too. Okay, everybody. It's been right at about 20 minutes. It's about 4:13 right now. So it's right about 19, 20 minutes. And the temperature came down from, here, take a look, from 72 to 46 in about a 20-minute time. And you got to think about it. It's been in the box. It's been in the house. The house is very warm right now. And it's been in that box. So just imagine if it was probably in a car doing the cooler weather at this point, it would probably already been lower. But even if it was the summertime, I think too that is dropping pretty quick. That's quicker than like the normal refrigerators. They usually take sometimes hours to drop down to the temperature.
So by the time you get to a store and go in and do your shopping and come out,
yes,
it should be at the temperature.
So that's a great thing. I'm liking that. And this weigh about 22 and a half pounds. And like I said, we already told you about these connections right here. Right now I have it in the 12-volt plug cigarette lighter. Now the thing about the cigarette lighters, most times the car can be off and it would still generate power from the cigarette lighter. And the good thing about this is it has that intelligence electronics that's built in on this circuit board right here. And what that does, it kind of senses that once your car battery, if it gets too low, this cooler would cut itself off. And when it cuts itself off, it leaves you enough cranking amps to crank your car. It won't allow the battery to go down and you come out here, oh my God, you know, I can't start my car.
So it's a good safety feature.
Absolutely. And a lot of the coolers don't have that. So that is a great feature. So this is great. Let's see. Like I said earlier, this is a 26 quart. And the model number here is, just in case you like to buy it, will be the MCD 25D. And they have other sizes from the 25 up to the 30 to the, I want to say the 60, the 80, the 100. They got so many different sizes in quart sizes. And this only pulls about 60 watt of power while it's trying to cool, when the compressor's on trying to cool. And once it reaches temperature, it cuts off, and I think it goes to about 30 watts of power. So if you had a solar power bank here, you'll actually see that it won't pull that 60 the whole entire time and allow you to run this cooler for longer periods of time, especially like when you're out on the highway, 3 or 4 hours. So this is a great opportunity that Bodega decided to give us this. And I would like to leave it in your car so you can ride around for a couple of days.
Sure.
And you can try it out, go to the grocery store and put things in there. I'll probably take it and put it in my truck, go down on the job, put some waters and things in there.
I'm already ready to use it.
Okay.
And it's going to be good for me because even within the RV,
yes,
when you're going on long trips, you still can put some things in here.
Okay.
For a quick reference, when you're just sitting at a rest area or you run into a Buc-ee's or something like that,
Certainly.
and just want to, sit outside and have your snacks or, fruit or whatever outside.
Yeah.
This would be good to run into Buc-ee's and take it out and put it in here and easy access without having to go in your fridge.
And guess what? Since we've been talking, it's down to 35 degrees.
Just that quick. Just that quick.
Just
so
that
this
quick.
is a really neat thing. And it can even go inside on the back seat.
Yeah, certainly. And I already have a spot for it in the RV over here. And I'll put it in one of the bays. So when we out at the campground and we might keep from running inside, we can might pop a cold soda or
Sure.
nice bottle of water, offer someone
My
a
strong drink.
bottle. Yeah, well, for you, yeah, that's your strong drink. So yes, so this would be a great investment. Oh yeah, feel that.
Really cold.
It's really cold. Wow. And it has a divider in there as well in case you want to divide things and whatnot. Yes, that is really cold.
Oh yes. Oh
wow.
yes.
That's great.
Just like the temperature in the refrigerator in the house.
Ooh, I got some things I'm gonna put in here already.
Good deal.
Yes.
Oh wow.
How about that?
That's exciting.
Yes. All right, so we'll leave this in here for you, and in a couple of days, we'll come back and we'll see how it worked out, and just share our experiences with it.
Hey guys, listen. I'm gonna test this Bodega cooler out that we received, and I decided I want some ice cream tonight. It's cold out here, but I still want some ice cream. So I'm about 20 minutes from the ice cream place to home. So I need something that's gonna keep my ice cream cool. So what I'm gonna do is put it in the cooler. So let's see what happens. 35 now. So I'm gonna take it down to about 0 because I wanna keep my ice cream frozen. There it is. So when I purchase my ice cream, I'll put it in here and we'll see if it keeps it cold. Hang on. So we have ice cream in the freezer, in the Bodega freezer. Let's go home. By the time I got home, it was on 10 degrees, not quite down to 0. It only took me about 15 minutes to get home. So it takes probably about 20 minutes, maybe another 5 minutes, it probably would have been at 0. So let's see. Cold, they're real cold. And guess what? It's still firm in there. Still firm, has not defrosted. Good job, Bodega Cooler.
Hey y'all.
Hey everybody.
We're getting ready to go into the grocery store right now, and we got to pick up some things. Then we got to make a run before we go home. So we're going to try out that new Bodega Cooler.
Yes.
So stick with us. Well, Denise, you got some things that you can put in your fridge that you don't want to probably spoil, since we got to make a stop before we go home.
Yeah, especially my meats and the fruit.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Well, are you about ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. All right, everybody, we're here at the store. And, of course, we got the coolers, nothing in it, as you can see, and here's the food. So we're gonna put these in and try that way. Like I can get that in.
Look at that, guys. Look
Yeah.
how much we got in there and still have room to spare.
There's so much more.
Fruit and meats. Wow. We still have room to spare.
Mm-hmm.
This holds a lot.
It does. It does. I mean, there are things like, if you like, we can place some fruit in there. How about that?
Some bag fruit, okay.
Yeah, some bag fruit. I won't put the apples in. And that'll do us.
Even at that, and we still have room to spare.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it for a second.
Okay.
Turn it to the, oh, that's not heavy. It's at 35 degrees temperature. Got a good temperature.
36 there.
Yep, 36. So we have to make a little run before we go back. And just so you know, earlier I put one of these sodas in there, and Denise had put the cooler to 0, and we didn't change it back. So the sodas were still in there. As you can see, they froze.
Solid ice.
Solid ice. Solid ice.
This is when I put it on 0 when I went to Dairy Queen last night.
Right.
It was still left on 0.
Still left on 0.
Wow.
And that's what happened. So but that's okay. That's okay. Pop it on in here and just let it thaw out.
That just goes to show you that it will freeze
The
on the freezers.
something.
Yes,
That is quite a bit.
it is loaded, guys.
All right.
Hey guys, so earlier today we made a run to Publix to get some things that we needed, and we utilized the Bodega Cooler, and boy did it come in handy. We had some meats and fruits and stuff that we needed to keep in there while we ran a ton of errands. So we're here tonight and we're going to take these out of the cooler and put them in the refrigerator. We came home and I did some other things around the house and we left them in the cooler, in the refrigerator part of the Bodega Cooler. So now I'm just getting around to being able to take them out and put them in the fridge here at the house. So let's do that. And they are still, everything's cold. Even the meats are still cool in here. Everything is just still cold, like it's been in the refrigerator all the time. And it's been in here for some hours. I'd probably say about 4 or 5 hours it's been in here. Still cool. But guys, this is the best thing going when you have to run errands, keeping everything cool. The Bodega Cooler is on the refrigerator part, and it is amazing. So guys, as you can see, it held all of those things and it's completely empty. It's a deep sitting area here, so you can put lots of things in there, and it served its purpose for me today, having to run many errands. Bodega Cooler, refrigerator, freezer, it's a 10 out of 10. Hey everybody, we're traveling down this road going to our next destination, but I just wanted to let you know that we're traveling today with our Bodega Cooler right here.
Yes.
Right in between us, and it is so convenient. It keeps me from having to get up and make trips back to the big refrigerator in the back. So we have our snacks and our drinks and whatever we need while he's driving, I can just hand it to him. His plums, or if he needs a water or a juice or anything like that. Listen, it's easy. We can just get it right out of here, and it's so convenient. I just love this Bodega Cooler. It's on the refrigerator setting, and it is good and cold. And we still have enough room to walk around it if we have to get up and go to the back to the restroom. We still have enough walking room, so the size of it is just perfect for traveling right here between us as we're traveling down the road. I love it.
Well, having it right here between us makes travel on travel days a little easier.
It does. It does.
Well, let's just say this, if this video have helped you out, and we'll really appreciate it if you would just give us a thumbs up, if you would share it, subscribe to our channel, and that would really help us out a whole lot.
Yes.
And if you're interested actually in checking out this Bodega Cooler refrigerator, we have a link down in the description below.
All you have to do is type in the word Thomas and Denise, and you'll get a discount.
Absolutely. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time.
Bye-bye.